The Helix Midnight Elite is here, and it is possibly one of the most advanced luxury hybrids Helix has ever built. But how does it stack up to their ever-popular, more affordable Helix Midnight Luxe? For a thorough breakdown of each mattress, keep watching. Or to see how each one will work for you, skip ahead to the time signature on screen now. But before we get into our comparison, are you looking for somewhere to test all the latest online exclusive mattresses in one place? Perfect. That's where SleePare comes in. Try out any mattress in our showrooms by booking an appointment today via the links in the description. Helix's mattress lineup spans from their core series to the upgraded Luxe line, and of course, their Elite series, their top-end model. The Midnight Elite takes everything people love about the Midnight Luxe and enhances it with deeper cushioning, added pressure relief via microcoils, and active cooling upgrades. It's available in all standard sizes from twin to Cali King, and unlike the Midnight Luxe, it features a microcoil layer at the top level and a Glaciotech cooling cover standard. On Helix's firmness scale, the Midnight Elite lands around a medium, roughly a 6 out of 10. It maintains that familiar balanced midnight feel, but with a noticeably more elevated pressure-relieving surface. As stated, the Luxe lines within the middle of Helix's mattress lineup, balancing some features found within the Elite, but at a much more budget-friendly price. Each collection is offered in a range of firmnesses from soft to extra firm, with the Midnight being one of 2 medium firm options within the Luxe lineup. It too comes in all standard sizes from twin all the way to California King, but also comes in an RV King and short queen option as well. The Luxe is constructed with a zoned coil support system, a quilted pillow top, and optional cooling. On their own firmness scale, the Midnight Luxe is considered a medium, roughly a 6 out of 10, meaning it's great for combination sleepers. The Midnight Luxe measures 13.5 inches tall and combines premium foams with a zone coil system and breathable pillow top. It's constructed in 6 layers. It comes standard with a tensile pillow top, but today we have a Glaciotech model featured. There's a copper gel memory foam layer that's naturally cooling and cozy, Helix's UHD Supreme support foam, Helix's premium responsive foam, creating a smooth transition into the support system, a zoned individually wrapped coil layer providing body contouring support, stronger lumbar reinforcement, and improved edge stability, and a Duradense foam base. The Helix Midnight Elite measures 15 inches tall and combines several comfort layers with a multi-zoned coil support core. The Midnight Elite is constructed in 8 main layers, starting with a Glaciotech Elite pillow top cover, which actively dissipates heat with its phase change material for a cool to the touch feel. Gel memory foam for added comfort and pressure relief. HD memory foam Ultra, individually wrapped microcoils to help with spinal alignment and pressure relief. An additional layer of HD memory foam Ultra. Zoned Helix response foam, a multi-zone coil support layer, and Duradense base foam. So who is this mattress best suited for? It's ideal for side and back sleepers, individuals who want a medium firm feel with notable pressure relief and cooling. The added lumbar support makes it a strong option for sleepers who want plush comfort without sacrificing on posture or support. While resting on their back, our lighter sleeper looks very well structured. Across the entire surface of the mattress, there's a nice clean line, but from hips to shoulders, where we carry most of our weight, they look quite comfortable. However, while on their side, you'll notice the Midnight's medium firm feel is perhaps a bit too firm around the shoulders. I would advise going for a slightly softer option, as Helix offers those, but this will work if your partner is heavier. And while on their belly, much like their back, there is a nice clean line from hips to shoulders. You can actually see how effective the cushioning is on this mattress with our sleeper here, sinking right into this one. The edges of the Midnight Elite do a great job holding our light sleeper up, with relatively low sinkage and a nice even platform from edge to center. This should make getting on or off the mattress a breeze. While on their back, our medium weight sleeper looks great. This is the level of support you should expect from a medium firm in this weight class, with a nice clean line from waist to shoulders. And again, while on their side, we're seeing a proper amount of pressure relief within the hips and shoulder area, with their body comfortably seated within the plush pillow top of the mattress. And while on their belly, once again, you see a nice clean line from hips to shoulders. This should be as expected from a medium firm hybrid, as they're constructed for this weight class. The edges of the Helix Elite are compressing a fair bit more over our lightweight sleeper, but that is to be expected. One thing to note is the evenness of the plane that they're seated on. It's not bending or bowing downwards at the edges, and that's due to the reinforced perimeter. This is good to see, as you want a nice even seat. Even though considered a 6 out of 10 on their own firmness scale, I'll say that the heavier sleeper looks great on their back on the Midnight Elite. Their upper body is perhaps sinking a bit more than their lower half, but this doesn't look unreasonable. While on their side, you'll notice this a bit more with their shoulder dipping into the mattress, but again, it's not overly dramatic. If your partner is dramatically lighter than you, then I would say the Midnight would work, but perhaps going up to the Twilight or firmer is advisable. And while on their belly, they look indistinguishable from our medium weight sleeper. Again, there's a nice clean line from waist to shoulders. As to be expected, the heavier weight sleeper causes the most sinkage on the edges of our mattress, having it sink a few inches from its resting position. But as we've noticed within all of our weights, the reinforced edges and central coils are doing a great job of maintaining an even weight distribution. The Midnight Luxe is ideal for side and back sleepers or anyone who wants that medium firm feel with noticeable pressure relief. The added lumbar zone makes it a great option for people who experience lower back discomfort or who want extra support without sacrificing on comfort. And speaking of comfort, our lighter sleeper looks quite comfortable on their back with a straight line from their waist to their neck. And conveniently, it actually provides a fair amount of pressure relief on our light sleeper. There's perhaps a little bit more tension within their shoulder area, but there are softer versions for this sleeper. And on their belly, they sink into this plush top, looking quite comfortable with a straight line from waist to neckline. The plush top of these mattresses are a bit deceiving. They appear to sink in more around the edges than they actually do. There's quite a bit of support from edge to center on our lighter sleeper, and they're perfectly supported when laying down. Our medium-weighted sleeper looks great on their back as well, with a clean line from waist to neck. While on their side, there's a good amount of pressure relief under the hips, and they seem to be holding some tension in their shoulders, though this may be more so how this individual is laying down. I can attest. I find this quite comfortable on its side, and I actually prefer the Twilight as a side sleeper. And on their belly, our medium-weighted sleeper looks really good again. Even with the arms tucked under head, there's an even amount of relief across the entirety of the mattress. The mattress between our lighter sleeper and medium-weighted sleeper appears to be sinking in nearly the same amount. The edges are well supported on these newer Luxe models, and it holds up quite well here, whether the individual is seated and or laying down. On the Midnight Luxe, our heavier sleeper looks surprisingly good on their back. Perhaps their waist area is sinking in a bit more into the midsection of the mattress, but their upper body looks quite comfortable. And while on their side, there is a great amount of relief between the shoulders and waist with a clean line between the mid of their back all the way to their neck. Also, surprisingly, they don't sink in too much while on their belly. There's a nice clean line from their low back to their neck. Their weight appears to be evenly distributed here. For our heavier sleeper, you'll find the edges sink in a bit more, but not dramatically so between the three of our sleepers. It's also evenly compressed from the midsection to the edge of the mattress, leaving a comfortable flat seat for the sleeper. Motion isolation is excellent for a hybrid, particularly one that features microcoils, with Helix's memory foam layers not only reducing movement efficiently, but helping to disperse motion, lending to better overall control of energy on the mattress. In other words, you shouldn't feel your partner moving about at night, but I'd actually say that the Helix Luxe here does a slightly better job in this category with its dense foams at dampening motion across the mattress. Impacts from hopping on or off the mattress or moving about are incredibly well controlled, with only a little motion detectable. This is likely accredited to the lack of microcoils found here as opposed to the Elite, which do tend to add a bit of bounce to the mattress, but I'd say that this is negligible at best and does come with its trade-offs, as you won't find as much contouring here on your side or on your shoulders or hips. But you don't need to take my word for it. You can test out both of these mattresses by visiting a SleePare showroom near you. In terms of cooling, the Glaciotech's Elite cover and added microcoil layer help to disperse heat and provide better airflow, making this one of Helix's coolest mattresses right out of the box. After 15 minutes, we find a peak temperature of 72 degrees. This is in fact one of the lower averages we found within our showroom, and only about an 11-degree difference from our starting temperature. And by 5 minutes of rest, it's dropped nearly 8 degrees. If a mattress claims to have active cooling, these are the numbers you should be looking for. Low peak temperatures with rapid cooling on the areas not affected by your body heat. This should ensure you have a cool night's rest throughout the night. For our Luxe, the standard Tencel cover along with its breathable pillow top do a great job at dissipating heat, but when combined with the Glaciotech's cover, it does a great job. Our sleeper after 15 minutes only reaches a peak temperature of 74 degrees. This is fairly low for a hybrid design. The Glaciotech is very pleasant upon initial impacts, but it also does a great job at keeping you cool over a long duration. And after only a short duration, the mattress hits about 65 degrees again. This is a very low range accredited to this mattress's hybrid design and Glaciotech's cover. If you want Helix's iconic midnight feel with additional comfort, excellent support, and better cooling, the Midnight Elite stands at the top of Helix's lineup for a reason. This current model is easily one of the best luxury hybrids you could find on the market. But if you're a side sleeper or someone who wants solid contouring and comfort on a budget, the Helix Midnight Luxe offers a range of options suitable for any weight and more pressure relief with targeted lumbar support built in. The Elite is certainly more comfortable, but I wouldn't say the Luxe is far off in terms of comfort, support, or cooling in this matter. Also, it does have some benefits being slightly smaller in profile with firmer edges so that folks that need assistance hopping on or off their bed will have an easier time of it. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'll highly encourage you to leave it with a like to send it along to the next mattress researchers. And if you want to see more content like this, you can do so by clicking or tapping on screen. I'll thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy snoozing.